Okay then, final time for the National Ministox here in the live action arena here at the National Exhibition Centre for the Christmas meeting to conclude the action-packed programme events tonight. We've had 3 heats so far with a 3-wide clutch start. This one a bit more normal, closed grid double file rolling starts. On pole position then we've got 175 Steve Evans. Welcome back to Steve. A long time since he's been out on track, but welcome back to him. Also got number 19 Neil Grattan out there, aka Bomber, on circuit with us as well. Then we've got 82 Ben Simpson on the inside of row 2. Outside row 2, as the front row of the yellow tops is 272 Chris Eves, where he's taken a heat win tonight. Then we've got 88 Simon Lee and 87 John Smith on row 2. That's going to confuse me no end. Then we've got 169 Jordan Fleming and H524 Yellow Winkle as the front row of the Blues, with H187 of Hessar Faber behind them. Got 2 red graders out there. The white and yellow champion H293 Kevin Bosch took that title at Northampton earlier in the season. Alongside him, number 20 Liam Gilbank. The superstars 114 Danny Ross and 496 Rohan Cothery. And I've got number 1 Caden Morrison, the world national points and Northwestern champion, and has had a pretty successful season. He's out there on the road to the superstars. Alongside him is the UK Open and Shootout champion 145 Scott Kingston. Also took the Kingston Open and the Golden Helmet titles as well throughout the course of the season. And 68 Callum Thornton from the back. So that's your grid lap of National Ministox. Then this will be a 15-lap final, rolling start. Now, if you see this race a bit more rough and tumble than normal, well, it is the end of the season at the end of the day. There's no points on the line, so we'll see what happens then. Okay, here we go then. We're rolling then. I believe I think we've got 16 minis out there for this one. The last race of 2020 for our National Ministox before they rejoin us again at Mildenhall in March for the season opener. So down the far side then, watch the green flag when they come off turn number 4. Okay then, rolling, green flag, away we go, and 496 Rohan Cothery, the first to be spat out the pack behind, but we are away and racing for the first lap of racing, and down towards turns 1 2. Everyone's going to get around the first bend okay, maybe. Kevin van der Bosch goes sideways, but he's okay to continue on racing, and a big wallop in there, and got cars going sideways. I got a rollover, got one over, number 19 of Neil Grattan goes for a roll. He's back on his wheels though. That was a Reliant Robin-esque crash, that one. And got another spin there. The leader has been taken at 175. Stevens has gone in as Morco's go piling into the back straight fence, and number 1 Caden Morrison all over the shop on the far side there. Got Tank Slapper as well, and the leader's hit the fence on turn 4. So 169 John Fleming loses the lead, and through goes 88 Simon Lee to take the lead in this race for the minis. So down the far side then, 272 Chris Eves is 3rd, 524 Yellow Winkle is 4th, and 5th place 145 Scott Kingston from the Superstar. Bumpers go piling in, and Nathan Vincent gets involved. That's going to put Yellow Winkle 524 in the wall head on. He gets clouted by number 1 Caden Morris. Got more cars piling in there. John Smith at 87, 293 Kevin Rush, and the 19 of Neil Grattan involved has got more cars go in the back straight fence there by looks of things. But coming through then, so it's 88, 272, 145 is next from a whole host of cars behind that. So got about 4 or 5 cars all scrapping for one place, and 524 Winkle goes side to go see 169 John Fleming. He's straightened back out by the 68 car of Callum Thornton as they go down that far side then. Daniel Ross 114 coming to that there. Morrison with a huge attack on the side of Gilbank in number 20. He got pushed in there by 68 Callum Thornton. There's been a rivalry going on between those two in recent weeks, and it looks like he might be refiring himself here. As 3-1 on the far side, and Thornton in the back straight fence and looking not to roll it there. Got caught up briefly with 169 Fleming. And Steve Evans in there, the bumper in the Rothmans liveried car. A nice sprinted car indeed for him. Not rolled it yet, which is a surprise. He's rolled it on a number of occasions this season. Made them the post and wire tracks at Yarmouth and Wimbledon. And there's a tangle on turn number 2. That's 3 cars going out towards the plating down there on turns number 2. Cothery now gets the blunt end of Van den Bosch's attack there. That's involved Fleming and Gilbank. Now Fleming was up in the sharp end of the field a few laps ago. This is how hectic this race is. He's dropped right back in the order for this one. See, Chris Eves though, 272 has taken the lead in the meantime. We're on coming through now onto, I believe, lap number 9 of racing, so we'll be in the lap boards very shortly. Van den Bosch got a pack of cars behind him. He's fighting at the moment. There's a big shot there as Gilbank goes piling in number 20 as 187 of Hessar Faber goes sideways from number 19 of Neil Grattan on the far side. Leaders change hands again. Simon Lee, number 88, he's back in the lead now. Eves in 272, the driver going through, he gets Lee into the wall there. Here comes 145 Kinton, who's third place now. And Bumpers go piling in, that's going to get rid of Simon Lee sideways on the pit bend. And through goes 145, so got Kinton second. Fourth place is number 1, Caden Morrison, the world champion. He's going to go piling in the back of 88 Simon Lee. He's backed off there. He's not gone in for the hit, which is unusual for Caden. Normally one of the drivers first with the bumper in on the opposition. Yellow Winkle is still there in 5th place. He's the leading Dutch driver on track in this race. As the field comes circulating through then. So on to lap number 13 we go then. 2 next time, so please. 2 next time. As they get on the far side. On the far side now then. Simon Lee's dropped down into 4th place now. Number 1, Caden Morris has gone through to 3rd place. He's in a podium position. And, well, Lee's coming back on the inside of the world champion here. That's a surprise. But Tang on the far side there. And your leader might get caught out here as Hessa Faber spun to the inside by 114 Danny Ross. And your lead is now changing hands again as through goes 145 Kinton, gets nailed by 272 Chris Eves, and delayed by, for good measure by Neil Grattan to go 1 to run then for 272 Chris Eves. So down the far side then for the final time. Pack of cars in front of him though. Bumpers will go piling in. And Danny Ross says 80 Vincent should go in the fence backwards. But the win goes to 272. Chris Eves is your final winner of the season for the Ministox. 2nd place is Simon Lee. 3rd Caden Morrison. 4th Scott Kinton. And after that I think it's Yellow Winkle. Steve Evans is 6th. 7th I think is Jordan Fleming, who just fends off Callum Thornton from Liam Gilbank. And rounding the top 10 I believe is 496 Ryan Coffey. That's them all, Mr. Tyler, please. That's them all. We'll go Reds on the circuit. And that is the end of season 2020 for the Ministox. Thanks so much to all the Ministox drivers this season. It's been a great season for the Ministox. All the way from the start of the season in May when we debuted them at Birmingham Wheels Raceway in the city centre of Birmingham. All the way through to here, and we've had some great meetings since, including even the 10-car meeting at Arlington back in June. But on behalf of all of us here at YGR, thanks so much to all the Ministox drivers, and we'll see you all in 2021 when we kick off the season, I believe, at Mildenhall in early March.